Let's see how we can take the user from one screen to another. So here in the tweets component, let's add a button. I'm going to set the title to view tweet and onPress to a function. Now, when the user taps on this button, we want to take them to the tweet details screen. So React Navigation gives our screen components a special prop called navigation. So here's the props object. We can destructure this and pick the navigation property. Now here, we pass a function, and in this function, we call navigation.navigate. And here we specify the name of the target route or the target screen. So tweet details. Take a look. So here's our button. Now we're on the tweet details screen. We also have this back button on the top. Beautiful. Now, if you're curious about this navigation prop, you can read about it on React Navigation documentation. So here under API reference, we have navigation prop. Here's the navigation object. We have these methods here. We looked at the navigate method. We also have reset, go back, and so on. Now, all these methods are common across different types of navigators. Each navigator type has some additional methods. For example, if we use a static navigator, our navigation object has these 4 additional methods. We have replace for replacing the current route with a new one, push for pushing a new route onto the stack, pop for going back in the stack, and pop to top for going to the top of the stack. Now, one thing that a lot of beginners get confused about is the difference between push and navigate methods. The navigate method makes sure that we have a single instance of this route or this screen on our stack. So let's change this to tweets and see what happens. Take a look. So tap, tap, nothing happens because we're already on this screen. So we have a single instance of this screen on our stack. Now, if I change this to push and tap, look, we got our back button because now we have 2 instances of the tweet screen on our stack. Okay, so that is the difference between push and navigate methods. Also, one thing you need to know is that this navigation prop is only available on our screen components. So the components that we declare as a screen over here. That means if you have another component, a child component inside the tweets component, that component is not going to have access to the navigation prop. But we can use the navigation hook to get access to the navigation object. Let me show you. So I'm going to create a new component here. Link, just a basic function component. Here I'm going to add a button. Let's set the title to click and onPress to a function. Now let's say when the user taps on this link, we want to take them to the tweet details screen. Here we don't have access to the navigation prop because link is not a screen, it's just a component. So let's add a block of code here. Now in this function, we're going to have this return statement. And before that, we're going to use the navigation hook of React Navigation. So this function is defined in React Navigation/native. It's right here. When we call this, we get access to the navigation object. So here's our navigation object. It's not available as a prop. And now we can call navigation.navigate to tweet details. Save the changes. Now we can use this component on our tweet screen. So let me replace the button with the link. Okay, take a look. Everything works exactly like before. Next, I'm going to show you how to pass parameters.